strikes against the mosques, packed with hundreds of worshippers, constituted the worst attack ever against the minority Ahmadi sect. With the militant Sunni Taliban and Al-Qaeda movement spreading, so far it appears the long-standing threat to minorities in the mostly Muslim country will only grow.
حي على الفلاح
आज ताहिर की शहादत को 1 साल हो गया। 20 नवंबर को उसकी शहादत हुई थी, तो पता ही नहीं चला, वक्त गुज़र गया है। याद तो उसकी आती है बहुत, तो अल्लाह ताला खैर करे।
मैंने तो बचपन से लेके आज तक बस सब्र हालात से लड़ना ही सीखा। बहुत मुश्किल वक्त आता है, घर बैठे अगर जब हम स्कूल में जाते थे तो मुश्किलात थी। बहुत कोशिश की कि मेरे बच्चे महफूज रहे। 2 बच्चे तो चलो अल्लाह ताला ने फैसल किया, यहाँ से चले गए, लेकिन मेरा बड़ा बेटा अल्लाह ताला की कुदरत थी, अल्लाह ताला को यही मंजूर था।
तो अभी तक बुलेट इसके अंदर ही है। तो एक फायर इधर मेरे लगा और एक ये मेरे हाथ पे लगा, तो दूसरी साइड से निकल गया, जिससे ये मेरी ये जो कट हो गया मेरा ये जो है मसल, तो ये मेरी उंगली अब हरकत नहीं करती, तो ये डिसेबल ही है। तो ये जब फायर लगा तो मैं उसी वक्त बेहोश हो गया। वो जब मैं गिरा हूँ तो ऐसे मुंह के बल गिरा हूँ, तो ब्लड सारा वो मेरे सांस के ज़रिए अंदर, किसी ने मुझे सीधा भी नहीं किया। मैं तकरीबन हॉस्पिटल जाके मुझे होश आया। वो मुझे ये तो पता नहीं था कि ताहिर की होगी डेड, उसकी वफ़ात हो गई है, लेकिन मुझे ये पता था कि मैं उसके पीछे भागा हूँ और मैंने कहा कि मेरा बेटा ये आपके पीछे आ रहा है। तो ये इतना मुझे पता है।
There is quite a lot of hate materials against us in the textbooks, which is being taught to the students by the teachers, and the teachers don't just teach it, they try and instigate the emotional reactions in the students who then bully us, and it brings out the psychological trauma amongst Ahmadi students. I had to deal with several cases as well, being a psychologist. There were some students who were coming in and they were suffering from major depressive disorder and post-traumatic stress disorder because they were so scared to go back to the university, and they would feel that non-Ahmadi people, they would kill them, they would make some legal case against them. I myself was receiving threatening calls and abusive language and hate speech wherever I was going. When I had taken admission in university, my fellow classmates, they would exhibit hate materials and hate speech on the social media against us and my community. The teachers were performing discriminatory behavior when it came to grading the marks. We tried and reported to the administration, but they didn't listen to us, and then we had also received threatening calls. And while I was in the university, I had met an accident there, but I did not receive any medical aid, and they were not even letting anyone else come from outside of the university to the inside to help us get to the hospital. They're not learning about our own culture because we're not allowed to teach them that in the schools. Religion is compulsory, but then government is against us having any religious material present in the schools. They come and even check sometimes unannounced so that they know that we're not teaching them any teachings regarding Ahmadiyya community, or literature is not even allowed to be published, so it's like a full stop.
When I was a medical student and was in second year of MBBS, I was in Punjab Medical College, Faisalabad. There was a movement against the Ahmadi students. It came in the newspaper. It was a famous news all around the world that 23 Ahmadi students were expelled from Punjab Medical College. They were yelling at us that these are kafirs, Ahmadis are kafirs, and they are downtrodden people, and we don't want to live with them. It was a mass movement. Teachers were involved, students were involved, even the college administration was involved. So we tried to save ourselves. We ran back to hostel. If we wouldn't have gone back, we thought that somebody would harm us. There were life threats written on our walls of our rooms, outside the rooms, like we will kill you. We had to go to the police station. They filed a report against us. We had to give clarifications there, how much we are involved, what we have done. We used to say that we haven't done anything, but still we don't know that what sort of blames they are placing against us. Like they were saying that these students are preaching other students. These students are performing Toheen-e-Risalat. Toheen-e-Risalat is like they are giving some verdicts against prophethood. How can we give? We also believe in Holy Prophet. We believe in God. We believe in Holy Prophet. How can we give verdicts against that? Gradually, they migrated us to different other colleges, and throughout the other 3 years, people used to persecute us because there were blasphemy blames against us, and I didn't make any non-Ahmadi my friend because they were also threatened because of us. They were thinking that since she has been migrated from Punjab Medical College, she has done something big. They thought that I was a criminal, and they used to treat me like a criminal.
बाज़ार में जाएं तो तब मुश्किल, अगर पहचान हो तो। हमें तो लोग लोकल सर्विस ये बस वगैरह की ट्रांसपोर्ट नहीं इस्तेमाल करने देते थे, इतनी मुश्किलात थी। मर्द तो बाइक पे चले जाते थे, लेकिन मेरे लिए, मेरे बच्चों के लिए बड़ी मुश्किलात थी।
स्कूल वैन आती थी तो हमारे बच्चों को सीट पे नहीं बैठने देते थे, कहते थे तुम मरज़ई हो, अहमदी हो, नीचे बैठो। कोई 20 साल हो गया, मैं अपने घर से अपने स्टोर तक 3-4 फलांग का वो रास्ता है, मैं कभी पैदल नहीं आया। मैं पैदल आ ही नहीं सकता, क्योंकि रास्ते में लोग इतनी हूटेंगे या बदतमीज़ी करते हैं कि बहुत ही। हम ऐसे हैं कि घर से निकलते हैं, मोटरसाइकिल पकड़ी तो हेलमेट लिया ऊपर, तो सीधे अपने स्टोर के अंदर, तो जब छुट्टी करनी है तो ऐसे फिर बाहर, तो अपने घर में ऐसे करना।
क्या हाल है आपका? ठीक है? अच्छा, बुखार का भी? They think it like it's usual that they can kill us, and they think it's a sort of reward of killing Ahmadi people, because they consider that the government has blamed you as, and then consider you as non-Muslims, and who are you to call yourselves Muslims?
आप देखें कोई भी कोई इकट्ठ होता है, अल्लाह और अल्लाह के रसूल या कोई दीन की तो उधर बात ही नहीं होती। उधर तो ये होता है, ये फ़लाँ ये हो गया, ये अहमदी हो गया, ये मरज़ई से पकड़ लो, ये वाबी हो गया, इसे पकड़ लो, तो ये क्रिश्चियन है, इन्हें पकड़ लो, इन्हें ज़िंदा जला दो।
Even in Rabba now, people are creating problems for us. Non-Ahmadi patients coming, they are creating false cases against the doctors. You have to be very cautious in every step you take. Like, we cannot say Assalamu alaikum to a patient. Even if we want to, we cannot.
Males are usually directly involved. They're directly influenced by the persecution. Females who are not students and who are working at home, they're housewives or mothers, they are constantly worried about their family members, whether they would come back home safe or not. So it's like a constant trauma. We have to find things for ourselves to stay sane. Some of them go out and do jobs at the Ahmadi institutes in Rabwa, so that they have something to do at home.
We used to have some community gatherings of women that are not allowed, and we can even not use social media to have such community gatherings, because it comes under cybercrime.
बच्चे हमारे, एक बेटा और बेटी जर्मनी में है, तो वो दिन में 1-2 दफ़ा फ़ोन कर लेते हैं, व्हाट्सएप पे हमारी बात होती रहती है। देखते हैं मुल्की कवानीन का भी उन्हें पता चलता है कि अब ऐसे ऐसे साइबर के कवानीन भी बन गए हैं कि आपने मैसेज कहने पे भी इधर मुकदमा दर्ज हो जाता है।
बच्चियों को क्या नसीहत करूं, जब तक यहाँ के कानून नहीं बदलते यहाँ पे हम महफूज नहीं हैं। मुझे खौफ आता है, रब्वा में लोग, आखिर रब्वा में भी पढ़ के बच्चों ने यहाँ पर ही तो नहीं रहना, बाहर दुनिया में नहीं जाना, उन्होंने कहाँ जॉब करनी है, कहाँ से रोज़ी कमानी है। नहीं महफूज, यहाँ पे कोई नहीं महफूज नहीं। क्या कुछ हमने सोचा था और वो मेरे साथ टाइम ऐसे गुजारता था कि वो मेरा बेहतरीन दोस्त था।
दोस्त भी था हमारा, बेटा और दोस्त भी। उसके बगैर बहुत मुश्किल ज़िंदगी हो गई है, लेकिन अल्लाह ताला सब्र भी दे रहा है, साथ बर्दाश्त कर रहे हैं।
मेरा बच्चा सदा मुस्कुरांदा रहिंदा सी, मेरा बेटा। ताहिर तेरी कुर्बानी ज़ाया नहीं होएगी बेटा।
I would express that it's a suffocating environment that people are creating. Gradually it's increasing, it's not reducing. Since that time that I was in the medical school, things are getting worse.
We hope that we will have the right to present a counter narrative so that people would understand us better and they would understand that this did not need to go on.
अब अहमदी हैं, गैर अहमदी हैं, दुनिया में सारी जगह पे हर मुल्क में मुख्तलिफ मज़हब के लोग हैं। तो एक दूसरे के लिए फिर ईमान छोड़ते रहें, ये तो कोई तुक नहीं ना बनता, कोई कानून कायदा होना चाहिए।
If we stay here and fight for our cause, one day the rest of the members of our country will understand that we do not mean any harm to them. We only mean to help them and help this country achieve greater success if they just include us in the society.